This is Maharaji Shantimai's guru, and I've also been a lot with him years ago. He's dead now. Very traditional guru from the Satya lineage. I spent many hours with him. He spoke very little English, but incredible heart. And Surya brought this picture of him, and I have the picture of him in many of the rooms because I just feel there's such a nice energy over it. It's very traditional, and I felt very much home in this lineage of Satya, and also very much with his guru, Satya Baba. And it goes way back. The Baba of Satya Baba was Girinadi Baba, and the Baba of Girinadi Baba was Katya Baba, blah, 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 blah. And I was invited to be part of that lineage. So I'm very honored by that. And
Nukunu Baba.
yeah, Baba Nukunu. Baba Nukunu. What was it I wanted to say? Yes. It was very strong for me these days to come up to Rishikesh after being with Osho for so many years and Papaji. And I met an old Swami that is also dead now, Mitaji, in this ashram, in Satya ashram. And he said to me, you know, I was there when Osho met Baba, Satya Baba, the Baba of him. Because when Osho was 24 years old, like tradition in India, you go around and have your enlightenment confirmed. You go around and talk with others and kind of get mirrored. It's a very strong tradition in old India. So Osho also went up to Allahabad, to Satya Baba, which was a very famous guru those days, and was sitting and massaging Baba's feet. And they talked. And Satya Baba said to Osho, I don't agree with your ways, but our work will meet one day. But I don't agree with your ways. Because Osho was rebel and wanted to cut the whole India tradition, and Satya Baba was very, very traditional, very old-fashioned. And when I came up to Rishikesh, and it was not easy for me to be there because I thought all the time maybe I should be back in Pune. But what am I doing here really? And then I had a dream where they both came to me, Satya Baba and Osho, and said, we're doing the same thing. That was very, very important for me to relax.
So what did you choose then?
What?
What did you choose then?
But I was with both.
Okay.
I feel I have in that way, three paths in my heart. It's Osho, Papaji, and Satya. The Satya is the very old traditional way, with bhakti, with love. That I also talked very much about the other day, how important it is. The path of love and the path of wisdom, that they will meet. Otherwise, there's something wrong if they don't meet. If you claim the mountain from the path of love for God, you will sooner or later meet the understanding, the jnana, the wisdom, that your heart will know. So love will merge with wisdom sooner or later. And if you climb the path of wisdom, of Advaita, also you will meet the heart. And if you don't, it's not real. It's just intellectual conviction. So they will meet and merge when we come closer and closer. That's my experience. And as I told you, read Ramana's hymn to Arunachala, then you will see the bhakti in Ramana Maharshi. And Papaji also talked a lot about love. Yeah. So Satya is very much the path of love and the surrender. And the Karma Yoga, it means that it's also a very, very honored path in India. Jnana, Bhakti and Karma. These are the three basic paths. And Karma, the path of Karma is that you just do your things without thinking about the outcome. You are not concerned about the outcome of your doing. Can you imagine what that does? You are not at all concerned about the outcome. You just do what you're supposed to do here now. It leaves the mind clear and empty. Otherwise you're concerned about, oh, how much money will I make of this? Or if I do this, what will happen? What will be the effect of it? And in Karma Yoga, they're chanting mantras every morning in Satchadam, and they don't think about the outcome of it, they just do it. Every morning for 1 hour they're chanting mantras to upliftment of consciousness. But they don't go out afterwards and check it in the newspaper, has it worked? They do it. No at all concern about the outcome of what you're thinking and doing, you're just living in the now. That is the path of Karma Yoga. And the path of Gyan is understanding, it's piercing through with your intellect. Like when we worked yesterday, I said that, but ignorance is an illusion. This is the path of Gyan, that you understand. And Bhakti is that you only concerned about the feeling of the love of God in your heart. And in whatever way you can kindle that little voice and let it be bigger and bigger. So that's why we sing many of the bhajans, the glories of the divine, all these names of the divine. It's simply to start opening the heart, to start getting the heart into it. And sooner or later they will all meet. So this morning I will play a little song of Leonard Cohen. And Leonard Cohen, he often, you have to listen to the text of this one, he often uses the situation between the higher, the true you and the lower you. What we call God and the ego, for instance. Or the true essence and the personality. So he allowed the communication between these two, and that is also an old tradition from India with the Bhagavad Gita, for instance, the Song of God with Krishna and Arjuna. The same tradition. Arjuna is talking to Krishna, that is God, or the highest. So when you listen now to this text, you have to listen to these ears. That's God talking to the personality. So God says to the personality in the beginning, you didn't want to hear the letters I sent you in the beginning. You didn't want to open them. That is grace. When you start getting the grace, then you don't want to open the letters. Like you're scared. When your heart starts getting touched by this or something deeper in you, then you get scared because maybe you have to become different from many other people. That is one of the fears that, if I start to meditate, if I start going with this group of people, what will happen with all my old friends? What will happen with my family? And like my sister said to me, I don't have a brother anymore at a certain time because she could not come with me. She could not understand me. She said I was very egoistic not to having any children. You are very egoistic. I said, I don't know who's egoistic here. One child could be enough, couldn't it? So she said, I don't have a brother anymore. And this is one of the things that you may feel, that you get scared when the call really starts coming into your heart. What about my work? Can I go on? And where I live? And will it be too much change in my life? So of course be aware of that. So that's why you didn't like the letters I was sending you in the beginning. That's God talking to the personality in the song. So listen, it's a beautiful song. So listen to it.